Hey everyone, welcome back to Whispers of the Word. Today we were diving into something truly mind-blowing. Guardian angels. Are they real? Do they protect us in our darkest moments? I have found 5 chilling real-life stories from people who've experienced unexplainable saves. Stick around, these will give you goosebumps and maybe even restore your faith. If you've got a story, drop it in the comments. Hit like and subscribe for more mysteries. Let's jump in. Story 1. The Highway Hero. First up, a man in New Hampshire whose dog led police to him after a devastating highway crash. He was badly injured, thrown from a wrecked truck off the road. Tinsley escaped and ran to the highway, barking frantically until cops followed her back to the scene. Doctors said he wouldn't have survived much longer without help.
New Hampshire State Police, January 4th, 2022. On January 3rd, 2022, at approximately 10 p.m., Trooper Sandberg of the New Hampshire State Police Department, Troop D, responded to a report of a loose canine on the Veteran Memorial Bridge located on Interstate 89 at the New Hampshire-Vermont border in Lebanon. Trooper Sandberg and officers from the Lebanon Police Department located a large German Shepherd on northbound Interstate 89 when Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police officers attempted to get close to the canine. It continued to run northbound on Interstate 89, crossing into Vermont. Short time later, Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police officers located a damaged section of guardrail near the Interstate 91 and Interstate 89 junction. Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police officers observed a badly damaged pickup truck that had rolled over. As the officers investigated further, they realized that both occupants of the pickup truck had been ejected from the vehicle and were hypothermic and seriously injured. Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police officers were able to quickly call for medical assistance. While at the scene, Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police officers learned that the German Shepherd named Tinsley belonged to one of the injured occupants of the truck. It quickly became apparent that Tinsley led Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police to the crash site and injured occupants. Additional NHSP troopers, Lebanon Police and Fire Department, and the Hartford, Vermont Police and Fire Department assisted at the scene. The crash investigation is being handled by the Vermont State Police. Tinsley did not appear to be injured in the crash.
Was Tinsley that a smart pup or a guardian angel in fur? This story went viral for a reason. Animals as angels? Mind-blowing. Story 2, the wedding meltdown.
We are gathered here today
A miracle.
to celebrate
Imagine the
the
perfect
union
wedding
of
day.
widow and co-laborer.
Vows being exchanged,
Your presence
guests
is a
smiling,
testament
everything
to the
going
love and
smoothly.
support surrounding
But
this
suddenly,
couple as
in the
we
middle of the
embark on this
ceremony,
beautiful
a young
journey
autistic
together.
boy starts having a meltdown,
We witness
overwhelmed by
a
the noise,
a
the crowd, the
commitment
lights.
to share in life's
His cries echo
joys,
through the venue,
challenges,
and the moment seems like it can fall apart.
victories.
That's when Grant, a dedicated service dog belonging to veteran Linda, springs into action. Without any command, Grant moves Linda aside, trots over to the boy, and gently places his paw on the child's lap before leaning in to give him a series of calming kisses on the face. The boy, who moments ago was under stress, begins to relax, his tears drying up as he pets Grant's soft fur. The ceremony continues, and everyone is left in awe. Linda later said Grant is our guardian angel, but on that day, he became one for the entire wedding party. Stories like this remind us that sometimes our furry friends know exactly when to step in and save the day. Service dogs aren't just companions, they're heroes in disguise. Stop scrolling if you've ever felt an invisible hand save you. You know, those moments where everything should have gone wrong, but somehow it didn't. Like that unexpected detour that saved you from an accident, or the sudden gut feeling that made you avoid a dangerous situation. Maybe a stranger appeared at just the right moment with exactly the help you needed, then vanished, or a soft whisper in your mind steered you to safety. Coincidence or something more? Twitter user Faymari Fayrobel 97 shared this wild one. Walking home alone at night, she entered a sketchy alley. Suddenly, 2 pit bulls appeared out of nowhere, flanking her like bodyguards. They walked her through safely, then vanished as soon as she was out. No owners in sight. She swears they were guardian angels in disguise. Creepy or comforting? You decide. What's your guardian angel's story? Share it in the comments and follow for more everyday mysteries. Imagine a cold, quiet night in Austin, Texas, at the end of an isolated parking lot where hope seems far away. That's where our next story begins. On September 19th, 2025, Perry Lewis and Lucy Frausto were walking past a commercial trash bin when they heard something unusual. Faint, desperate cries piercing the silence. Curiosity turned to shock as they peered inside and discovered an abandoned infant, barely clinging to life, wrapped in a tattered blanket. Without hesitation, Perry Lewis jumped headfirst into the dumpster upon hearing the desperate sounds. Assisted by Lucy Frausto, Lewis extracted the baby from the refuse and worked to keep her conscious while first responders raced to the scene. They reached in, lifted the tiny baby to safety, and called for help. Paramedics arrived just in time, rushing the child to the hospital where doctors worked miracles to stabilize her. The community hailed Perry and Lucy as guardian angels, their quick actions saving a life that might have been lost forever. Local reports later revealed the baby, dubbed a miracle child, recovered fully and was placed with a loving family. This heart-wrenching yet inspiring tale reminds us that heroes can emerge from the most unexpected places, proving that sometimes guardian angels walk among us in human form. What do you think? Share your thoughts below. In the quiet depths of a hospital room, under the sterile glow of monitors, author Theological lay in excruciating agony after a grueling cancer surgery. The pain was relentless, a fire raging through his body, leaving him terrified and alone in the dead of night. Sweat beaded on his forehead as waves of fear crashed over him, his mind racing with thoughts of mortality and the unknown. Suddenly, breaking through the darkness, two ethereal figures materialized at his bedside, translucent and shimmering like plasma, one of average human size, the other towering like a giant sentinel. Their forms pulsed with a soft, otherworldly light, not solid but fluid, like living energy fields that defied explanation. They didn't speak, but their presence enveloped him in a profound calm, a gentle warmth that soothed his tormented soul. Through the long hours until dawn, they stayed by his side, their silent vigil easing his suffering and restoring a sense of peace he hadn't felt in months. Theological later shared that he believes these beings were his guardian angels, manifesting in a form that his mind could comprehend, perhaps as plasma-based intelligences, harmonic guardians from beyond our physical realm. And Hez, not alone in this belief. Recent polls show that nearly 70% of us adults believe in angels, a comforting statistic that makes you wonder, could experiences like this be the proof we've been seeking, if that's not evidence? So, after hearing these incredible stories, you might be wondering, angels communicate in subtle, beautiful ways, often through everyday signs that feel too perfect to be coincidence. Here are 5 common ones to watch for, backed by what spiritual experts and countless personal accounts describe as divine nudges. First, a sudden gut feeling urging you to act or stop in your tracks. It is that inexplicable intuition saving you from a wrong turn or pushing you toward a life-changing choice, like an inner whisper from beyond. Second, finding feathers or coins in unexpected places. A soft white feather drifting down in a locked room, or a shiny penny appearing on your path during a low moment. These are classic tokens of angelic presence, symbols of love and reassurance. Third, vivid dreams carrying guiding messages. You wake with crystal clear visions of paths to take or people to reach out to, as if a celestial storyteller wove advice just for you overnight. Fourth, unexplained warmth or light-piercing tough times. A sudden rush of comforting heat in a cold room, or a soft glow illuminating your space. It is like an angelic embrace, melting away fear and doubt. Fifth, strangers or animals showing up right when needed. That kind face offering perfect advice in a crowd, or a stray animal leading you to safety. These coincidences often carry heavenly timing. These aren't random flukes. They're gentle reminders that you're never truly alone, that unseen forces are rooting for you every step. What do you think? Have you spotted any of these signs in your life? Drop your stories in the comments below. I would love to hear them and maybe feature one next time. If this video touched your heart or sparked a spark of hope, smash that like button, share it with someone who could use a reminder of miracles today, and hit subscribe with the bell for more real-life mysteries that prove the extraordinary is all around us. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.